Like, don't put it head on. Like, slightly to the side. Rule of thirds.
Exactly.
Like,
Okay. When I actually talk to
This
about
would
the
be a
rule
great
of
angle
thirds,
for a try
the other
catch.
streamers, they don't understand what it is. I
The
understand
rule of
what it is.
thirds?
Yeah. A lot of streamers do not know what that is.
That's sad.
That is sad.
They're production people.
Because when I did that Frostbite,
All
they're
right.
like, oh my gosh.
All right. This is a really interesting set. You know why?
Why?
2
Because you're a
Arcadians
Nebula
ago.
fanboy?
Well, yes. 2 Arcadians ago, Nebula beat Unknown.
You're right. Arcadian 2.
Arcadian 2.
Yeah, Nebula
Granted, that was a long time ago.
It was 2 years ago.
Year and a
Year
half. Year and a bit.
It was in 2017.
But that is something that Nebula can claim. He has beaten this guy.
Exactly. But, you know, a lot has changed since Arcadian 2. Unknown has become quite the threat, if it would. But, you know, Nebula in his own right has become quite a threat as well.
Absolutely.
This dude is 100% PR'd in the final iteration. Oh, my God.
Mr. Nationwide, this guy is.
Yeah. He joins the illustrious club of I beat K9, and I'm not ranked in Michigan. Alongside
he's about
amazing
to be.
players like Amiibo King 313.
He's about to be, though, I tell ya.
Oh, dude, yeah. Nebs, his
How do you? Come on.
I always remember that bell when tossed. After you grab it, it's like if you're holding the bell and then you throw it, not just like bell then toss.
Yep.
When you're holding it, it actually just flies through. That's so smart. I saw him doing that against.
Oh,
God,
wow.
Who was it?
Wow.
He actually was doing that against Amiibo King in his pool qualifier. That was sick. That was sick.
That was fantastic. No tech. Maybe not able to.
It was super close. You can never tell sometimes. All right, Nebula. This is a huge opportunity for Nebula too right now. If Nebula takes this over Unknown, he finds himself sitting in winners finals and
That'll
automatically
give him a very good slot.
being in top 3. So good for that players ball invite.
Yeah, that would require Daybreak.
It would require Daybreak to make the gauntlet and make it into grands.
Yep.
Who see, like, honestly, if we get these type of storylines going into the last bit of this tournament, that is so hype.
I am down.
What a true send-off.
Absolutely.
For Michigan Smash 4 here today.
Either we're going to see it in losers finals or we're going to see it in losers semis.
Definitely. And you can tell right now, Unknown still taking it relatively slow, something that he's been quite known for in his playstyle. It's all about that calculated, slow, methodical play to force his opponent to show their hand a little earlier than they'd want to in order to counteract what he's doing.
Absolutely. And this is a hand that you really want to see. Because there's so much going. There's like, Nebula's like holding like 20 cards in his hand. You could play any one of them.
Yeah, dude.
Like, you got to know which one's coming.
Yeah, you know the card game called like BS? Where like you try to like lie and then drop all the cards at the same time? That's Nebula's got a BS hand right now. It's
Absolutely.
basically half the deck.
Yep.
And Nebula knows how to work that half deck hand.
Yeah, but not weird choice. I don't think that was intentional, but this is certainly not a safe position for either player.
Oh, that was sick.
That was sick, but unfortunately,
But it did not work.
he did not quite get to the ground before. Oh no!
Oh my God! Trying to end him like Steve Jobs right there. Get the Macintosh Apple.
Interesting.
Oh,
wow!
Wow! Back throw, just got to get him off stage. Get that stage control back.
So this is something that we saw. Oh, that was so smart.
That
was so smart.
He's been doing that all day. He did it against Amiibo King and his. Oh my God! Steve Jobs!
Go!
What? What?
Let's go!
Nebula looked at the crowd and is like, "You guys know I did that on purpose."
Apple
I did that on
lingers
purpose.
for so
It
long.
does.
Especially when you throw it up.
Yeah.
It just bounces and bounces and bounces.
Well, and especially like near the end where you're like, okay, it's got to be done. And that's exactly what Unknown thought here.
Yep, he threw it down.
It had to be done.
It had to be over. It's done. Like, I would give it a couple frames.
Like
a couple of frames before that went away.
Goodness, that was disgusting.
So game 1 goes to Nebula, which is a fantastic start.
As a MSU alum yourself, you definitely are rooting for your boy in green.
I may have a little bit of bias.
There could be an ounce of bias here. And I mean, I'm all just for good, solid play, and both these players, Nebula and Unknown, constantly delivering it when they are
69% unanswered before Nebula finally got a hit.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to know what the ban was coming from Nebula. Most likely something like Lilac Cruise don't want to give Mewtwo the extra mobility. And Lilac in general, not the best stage for Pac-Man because it disrupts the it disrupts the bonus fruits and it disrupts that hydrant a mess ton.
Yeah, you can do stuff with it, but it's a very different game, and like you have to be thinking completely different mindset to remember the angles and everything.
Definitely, and he knows that this stage might be still really good for Mewtwo, but it's just the advantage can be mitigated.
Yes, and this is also probably Pac-Man's best stage.
Really? I'm surprised it's not Final Destination.
Because Final Destination is really good, but the thing about this stage is Pac-Man lives forever.
He
has all of the space he could ever want with those 3 platforms and the tons of room between them and the blast zone.
Yeah.
He can go wherever he wants to set up his fruits, set up everything he wants.
Okay.
So,
I'm liking it.
Pretty much even percent, but down a stock for Nebula. He's got to take this quick. And that's a thing about this stage, is both players have to be aware of, like, okay, are the fruits going to go on the platform? Are they going to go next to the platform? Is the hydrant going to fall through, or is the hydrant going to fall onto
Just on top. Nice nair to cover that air dodge.
Yep. Ooh. Nebula getting that apple reflected back, getting a taste of his own medicine.
Ooh, wow, he bounced off this platform and instantaneously had the hydrant ready. Sick as freaking hell.
That was 10
God.
seconds.
Freaking T.
10.
Or is it T?
T. Yep. That's going on Yeet.
T.
Absolutely.
All those Pac-Mans. All
that
those
was
Japanese Pac-Mans just were like
seconds.
Oh, yes.
Oh no, that sucks.
How are you gonna do that?
How
are you gonna do that? How are you gonna have the sickest ledge punish to like make yourself look so big brain and just like destroy your opponent and then just self-destruct? You're looking like me.
Let's see this again. I'm going to
You're
count
looking like
this.
me up there.
I'm going to count this. He read this from 4:01.
2.5 seconds. A 2.5, 3 second read.
Like
and
he was full. Like the entire course was planned out.
See, and that is why I think Unknown thought he could do a neutral get up, is because he's like, oh, this dude's just charging his smash attack. He might have been trying to just like time the disappearing of trampoline. Oh my god.
Oh no, he's fine.
I was like,
that was spooky.
I'm like, I don't think Mewtwo can get down there quick enough to.
Yeah, he's too
get
floaty.
rid of it.
He thought about it. He definitely saw him kind of think like, oh, maybe I should go down there, maybe not. But yeah, so unfortunate end there.
Ooh.
Landing on his
Don't
hydrant.
want to get stretchered here.
Oh, no.
That's it.
Not
no,
quite, but
okay.
very close. Pac-Man is actually very heavy, but that'll do it.
We got
Scooped
this.
him. All right, Nebula's
come back with a revenge right now.
Yeah, Unknown certainly has kind of figured something out. Nebula's just kind of like, he's still got his plans, but they're not quite piecing together the same way that they were in Game 1.
Struggling to find the pieces to the jigsaw puzzle right now, but it seemed like Unknown, he's found the pieces that he needs to clear his half of the board.
Yep, that shield hitting the bell means that it's not going to stun him anymore. That's another thing too, is like, you have to think like, okay, has this item been hit yet?
Yeah.
If it's hit something yet, then I'm fine. If it hasn't, then I'm not.
Yeah, right now this is some oppression level edge, like just killing him at the ledge.
Yeah.
Just keeping him there pinned down. But Nebula finds a way out.
We're seeing a similar adaptation to the adaptation that we saw with from Nam in his set against Nebula, where previously, doesn't quite get the confirm he wanted. Okay, there will do it.
Honestly, I think the grab was a bait.
The grab was a bait, but unfortunately the he does that a lot with his hydrants. He keeps jumping in these shadow balls.
Who doesn't?
and again, it's rough, but Unknown's gonna take it.
I like that. Toss the. He kind of predicted the hydrant coming down. Threw out the up smash just for the off chance that, hey, before this thing is like landed, I think I can get rid of it already.
Oh, lands on the platform as it goes out to give himself a little bit of room. Yeah, this is scary spot. Unknown just like scooping right out of there so he doesn't get any Pac-Man jank coming at him.
Yeah, 134%. Nebula cannot afford to get grabbed right now.
Absolutely.
One grab spells Doom.
And
one forward air also spells Doom. So many win conditions on the board here for Unknown in that game number 3. Going up 2-1 in the set. We got to see Nebula make some adjustments, start bringing back some of that magic from game 1 here.
Oh.
Can he do it? I think Nebula can push this to a game 5, but Unknown's starting to look a little strong, and Nebula not really finding a way to adapt to the adaptations that Unknown has thrown at him.
Yeah, we're seeing a very similar adaptation where with Nom, the first 2 games, Nebula spent like 50% of it off stage.
Yeah.
Like he was off stage most of the time, and Nom didn't do anything about it. Now we see that Unknown is actually kind of sending him off stage more than anything and keeping him there. Oh, he wanted that water to come up. I don't know what the conditions are for the water coming up.
You have to be standing on it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you have to be standing on the thing.
That was an interesting read there, but doesn't quite work out. But much closer game this time.
Yeah, definitely. We're seeing a lot even, like it's a lot more even in the percent game, and we're not seeing Nebula kind of just fall into a lot of the just simple things that Unknown was getting him with in game number 3.
Yeah.
Most notably, that's just jumping into shadow balls from the ledge.
Yeah, that was not a good look. That kind of cost him most of it.
Yeah.
That second stock.
Back throw, just gonna not trying to go for the kill. He knows up throw is not gonna get the kill.
Yeah, it's
so he
gonna
just
be
goes for
another
that damage, goes for that stage
20-30%.
control.
Yeah, up B, frame 1.
Does it have some invincibility on it?
Yes.
I'm like,
I think so. I saw him get grabbed out of it, which was interesting. But like you can't really hit him right away, so I'm not sure exactly what the property is.
Steve Jobs gets
Apple.
him.
Nebula fighting back, getting the first stock this game.
Yeah,
that was
him going into for that second regrab was already a risky play because Shadow Ball is just always like bouncing in a weird wave. It could have just hit him even if he was grabbing onto the ledge.
Pac-Man down air.
The old
All right.
1-2 buckle my shoe.
So this is still absolutely anyone's game. Mewtwo, this is much better matchup for Mewtwo than it is for Sheik. Simply
Yes.
because that Shadow Ball breaking Hydrant.
Shadow Ball
means that-
breaks Hydrant, and you have something that can easily reflect back anything that Pac-Man throws at you.
Yeah, this is actually probably a pretty rough matchup for Pac-Man, if I had to guess.
I'd imagine so as well. Not as bad as something like Cloud.
Yes, Cloud obviously being the worst, Bayonetta not far behind it, but Mewtwo I don't think is certainly not a favorable one.
I think Unknown is kind of showing that. Whoa, that was weird. That how he just
But
kind of like
Nom's-
went into a weird special fall.
Nebula's not out of this yet. Landing that bell
The
could
bell
spell doom.
could actually spell doom.
And-
Bell into forward smash, definitely something that Nebula would want and is definitely looking for.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
unfortunate.
That is not good. These guys are just playing ridiculous footsies right now.
Yeah, they're both, neither of them wants to give the other an inch, both hitting each other.
Yeah, those trades are starting to mean so much more in the camp of, I'd say, Unknown. Because when you give Mewtwo more rage, Pac-Man's not one of those characters that can really, he benefits from rage, but it's not as apparent as somebody like Mewtwo.
Oh, certainly. But has Apple
Oh.
in hand, or Bell
Too
in hand,
short.
does not quite make it. Gets that orange reflected back at him.
Oh my god. Forward throw?
Yeah,
good.
forward throw.
That's really good percent.
Take him off stage, get some good percent. Ooh, tries to sneak the.
Oh,
jumps from
gets
ledge.
caught. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That is something, that was a consistent negative choice for him throughout those 4 games.
Yeah.
Jumping into Shadow Ball off the ledge.
That-
Not what you want to